Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. So today I figured I would do a look that will take you no time to do yet again, except for you're going to add just a little bit of a pop, something that will just give your makeup a little bit more of pizzazz. So I'm going to basically be doing my everyday makeup, and then I'm just adding a little blue eyeliner, and then I'm using a neutral lip instead of something that has a little bit more color. First thing, I'm using the Shape Tape. I think I use light medium, and I'm just going to apply that all around my eyes. And I'm using this in conjunction with the Studio Finish Concealer. This is from MAC. I'm just concealing up any veins or discoloration that I have underneath my eyes, on the sides of my nose, and underneath my eyes. So I'm using just light patting motions. Next thing I'm going to do is apply a base, a primer, to my lid. This is Painterly. I'm clearly in need of another one. I'm just using my fingers, and I'm just patting on a small amount just to neutralize my eye area. Again, get rid of any discoloration that I might have there. Today's look is all about that pop of color, so you don't really need any more color anywhere on your face except for just the pop that I'm using with the eyeliner. I'm gonna do a gel liner today, Epic Black, because this is part of the look, to have a nice defined liner first, and then a little pop of color right above it. I know that not everybody can do their gel liner as quick, so if you need to use a pencil, that's fine, but I do recommend using gel and having, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that was there, and having a little bit more of a defined eyeliner. This look kind of does do better with a more definite eyeliner. So I just think practice makes perfect, guys. The more you do it, the more you get used to it, and the better you get at it. Better you get at it. Gosh. So, next thing, here's the pop of color. I'm going to use the NYX Glam Liner in Aqua Luxe. I'm just going to add that right on top of my eyeliner. Just a pop in the middle. Not much, literally just the thinnest line right above the liner in the middle. And good thing about this is that it doesn't have to be perfect, because you already have the black liner there, so it kind of helps to mask any imperfections that you do, because it just kind of blends in with the black. So there is the tiniest pop of color. So I'm staying away from the liner just because I know that it's still not dry. But curling your eyelashes is so important because it gives that extra dimension to your eyes, and especially when you don't have much on, you kind of do need that extra dimension. Lash primer. Be generous with this. I think I've said that before, because this is your first layer of volume to your mascara. And while that's kind of setting, I'm going to go and work on my concealer under my eyes and perfect that a little bit better. And then this time I'm just using the Studio Finish Concealer, because the Shape Tape color that I use is not as light, and I do want that brightening effect, so this one is a little bit lighter, and I can get the brightening effect with that. So that's about all I can really do, but it's enough of a step that I can do it between putting the lash primer on and the mascara. So now I'm going to put the mascara on. I like the Dior Show Iconic Over Curl for when I'm, you know, doing a basic look and I do want my eyelashes to stand out a little bit. The trick is to not take too long doing the mascara on the other eye, because by the time that you get to the eye you first did, then that might be too dry, and then it might end up looking clumpy. So that was a good amount of time. It's not like you have time anyways if you're trying to do this quickly. So it just gives a little bit more volume going over it one more time before it's dried completely. I use the Studio Fix Fluid NC20, and actually today I'm mixing the NC15. Usually I like to just use the NC20 because it gives me a little bit more color. Especially in the winter months, I have no color to my face. Stipple on. I love this brush. You guys already know that. I just love how fast it buffs the foundation into the face. And also right under the ears. I think a lot of people forget about that area too. That's why their foundation ends up looking a lot lighter on their neck, because they're forgetting key areas that connect the face to the neck. I'm going to set it with my medium mineralized skin finish by MAC. Almost all the products that I use are from MAC. I know that all the makeup gurus don't really use a ton of MAC. Well, they do, but they use a lot of other products too. But I just really trust MAC's products. I know that everything's going to be great, and I just don't feel the need to like buy all these different brands if, you know, if MAC is going to always have that quality that I'm looking for. Contour starting back here, flicking but concentrating the powder back here, and then with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going and buffing that onto my forehead on the hairline. It's really important to make sure you're doing the hairline, because you'll really be able to tell if you have makeup on if your hairline is super white, because that's the area of your head that will get a little bit of sun. Too is your scalp in the front. So just going in with whatever's left on the brush and buffing that out. Little Give Me Sun bronzer, also from MAC. I've mentioned it in my other videos. Love it. It's a really warm sort of bronzer, so it gives you kind of like a blush color and a bronzer in one, because it has a little bit of color to it. Blunt blush, actually, even though I don't use it as a blush. I really don't get why this is in the blush category. I don't really feel like anybody could use this as a blush, but I like to use eyeshadow for my brows. I know a lot of people like to use pencil and gel, but I'm not really into that like brows on fleek type of thing. Just because like I just feel like it looks so unnatural to have such perfected brows, and pretty much know that it's just a trend right now. Looks good in pictures though, like on Instagram and stuff, if you're taking a close-up of your eyes. Looks really good, but we want to look good in real life too, right? So perfect, perfect, perfect Barbie eyebrows are not natural. Thus the word Barbie. Sorry, brush hair on my face. Bringing out the strokes so that there's no area where it kind of like stops. But here I'm doing shorter flicking motions. And when I get to the top, I go down. You just kind of basically go with the flow of where your hair goes naturally, except for, you know, just be careful in this area because people tend to load up on the product there and then it looks really unnatural. So that's that. The other thing that I'm going to do that's different from every day is I'm using, this is NYX's Wonder Pencil. This color is light, and I'm going to go right on my waterline with that, and that just brightens up the under eye area just a smidge. Next I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. This is another thing that you can kind of dramatize a little bit, is the mascara on the bottom lashes. But don't overdo it. There's so many girls that do so much mascara on the bottom, and I just feel like it looks a little like spiders. Like, we don't really want our eyes to look like spiders, do we? My lips. I'm going to be using the Color Stay lip liner in Nude. Love this one. I feel like this is a staple for pretty much everyone. I am using Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Pure Hollywood liquid lipstick. Awesome, neutral, nude, whatever you want to call it. I think it's more of a neutral than a nude, but it depends on your skin tone. And there you have it, guys. It's a basic look with a little pop of color that's not going to take you much more than your everyday makeup. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and press that little like button on the bottom. Thanks, guys.